Hello, this is Bryson LaFleur coming at you with another tennis improvement video. And today I would like to talk about how to hit a topspin forehand. So I think the forehand might be the most misunderstood shot in tennis. There's all this talk about the modern forehand, and it's really deceptive how the pros hit the forehand versus the actual technique that we need to hit great forehands. So in order to understand our forehand technique, we have to understand three principles. One, the court creates an optical illusion. Most of us are seeing the court through the net, so the court looks a lot bigger than it actually is. Number two, topspin is an upward movement creating downward force. And number three, the tennis court is a mistake center. So given all these facts, we have to find ways to increase our margin for error when we're playing tennis. And topspin is the biggest way to increase that margin for error because it's going to bring the ball down into the court. However, a lot of us don't understand topspin and how to apply that to a forehand. When we hit a kick serve, what we're doing is creating topspin on the ball by moving the ball in an upward motion. And when we hit a forehand, we're creating topspin by also hitting the ball in an upward motion. Not only do we create topspin by hitting the ball in an upward motion, we also hit our targets by hitting the ball in an upward motion. So let's say I want to hit to this corner. What I'm going to do is meet the ball here and then move the racket up. So we're not moving through the ball, which is either going to make the ball either hit the net or go out of the court, and also not allow us to hit our targets. The main key to our topspin forehand is moving the racket in an upward motion and almost brushing up against the ball at contact. So instead of doing this when we're moving forward, what we're doing is moving the ball in an upward motion like this. Okay, that's the number one thing that I want you guys to understand about your topspin forehand. It's not so much moving through, it's moving up. We may think that the pros are hitting through like this, but that's very deceptive because a lot of us are mistaking the recovery for the follow-through. So it's not necessarily around the body like this. The ball is actually being struck here. However, to our eye, it's very deceiving because we're seeing the whole entire stroke. We're not seeing where the ball is being contacted. So that's a big way to understand the forehand. We simply move the ball in an upward motion. Okay? So how this works all together on our forehand. We want to get a good ready position. Okay? Our court movement is paramount. So we want to have a great ready position. So knees bent on the toes. And we're going to turn, do that unit turn. Get the elbow back. Okay? Short back swing. Racket facing this way. Okay? Not the back fence. Racket facing the side here. Bend the knees. Drop the racket face. Dropping the racket face creates topspin. Then we want to meet the racket in front and hit the ball at waist level. So, in front of the body, hitting the ball at waist level. And at contact, just like we said before, we're going to move the racket in an upward motion. And then catch, okay? Just like that. So the racket more or less moves in a C when we're hitting the ball, okay? So imagine a C. Now look at the racket. High, low, high, in front, up, like that. Now, watch the swing path. This is a really good way to understand the swing path of your topspin forehand, okay? All right, so I have two rackets here, and notice what happens with the rackets. High, low, high, drop the racket face, in front, and then around. Okay? Back to ready position. We're going to do this two more times. Turn, drop the racket face, in front, then around. One more time. Ready position, turn, drop the racket face, in front, and around. That's what creates topspin. And that's the key to eventually hitting amazing forehands like the pros. Because the pros can hit really powerful forehands without the fear of the ball going out. Because their strokes have excellent margin for error because they have a lot of topspin and they have great technique when they're hitting their forehand. So practice your forehand, practice that high, low, high upward motion. Make sure to hit the ball in an upward motion and do drills that are going to facilitate hitting the ball in an upward motion, like my video about hitting the ball down the doubles alley. Okay, refer to that video. That can be very, very beneficial. So that's all today with the forehand. There's been another tennis improvement video. Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, great luck out there on the tennis court. Thank you.